everything that's going on with her career is just karma. She should have never threw chicken wings, KFC at the Tory Knot back in the day.
No Clarence.
Yo, you almost blew my eardrums out, man.
Hey,
That
I'm
was
not
crazy.
gonna hold you. That
Yeah,
shit
don't
was
do
like
that again, man.
I was like,
Oh,
someone text me like, yo, why Tyler do that? I had to turn that shit down in the video.
cause Tyler, now he does what he wants. He's on his little Uzi Vert shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't really help him win a Super Bowl, but yeah.
It's still fresh, right?
That's the power of Meek Mill.
Oh god.
No, hey, seriously, why do we not come out the dreams and nightmares?
Hey,
I don't care. I don't care if Lil Uzi popping right now.
Hey, that nigga said, dude.
Like that's not a song you come out to
It's not
play
a song you come out to.
My thing, see, but I feel like that's what happens when you stray away from tradition.
It's very disrespectful. Very.
Y'all came
For a
out
football game, fam?
Y'all came out like some dancing ass niggas. All y'all
My thing is
pom poms and call it
yeah,
the show.
we didn't need that on the Super. You know what I mean?
Y'all had Pat Mahomes looking like a black man out here in these streets.
Not out here in the streets.
Y'all really, this 2 days in a row. I come on here, y'all just coming for the boy. Now look, here's the thing.
That wasn't even me.
Here's the
I
thing,
wasn't
right?
coming for you. I was saying that was a bad song.
I ain't even do nothing.
I just want to ask the viewers, all right? What y'all think of the haircut that day?
Oh Jesus! And be honest.
I never said anything wrong with the haircut. You've cut your hair new. I've seen.
No, that was funny. What are we doing, bro? What are we talking about? What's up, everybody?
What's popping?
Welcome to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I am one of this amazing trio. I'm Tyler, here with the queen herself, host of the Dare to Talk podcast. You know what I'm saying? Amazing episode that is now on the Patreon. Okay,
yeah,
all you that don't want to pay up, you're going to get it next week, but you can get early access now. Okay, we got KC in the building.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And I also have with me my dog, light-skinned assassin, producer, podcast producer extraordinaire.
I want to be a dog too.
Arf.
Okay. We got Jay with us in the building, man.
You know when something sounds good in your head.
Hey, man, this is just the place where we shoot the shit. This is what the No Clearance Podcast is, a safe place to shoot the shit. And we're going to get into
shoot the breeze.
Explosions.
We want to start this episode how we've started off the last couple episodes with our Am I the Asshole segment. Okay, now we go on a Reddit page called Am I the Asshole, and we read off one of the posts to see whether the person is the asshole or not. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get into it, man. Am I the asshole for telling someone being a mother is not a personality? My husband and I have a daughter, Maddie. My friend Ali and his wife, Rebecca, have a daughter, Beth. Ali and I have been friends for 10 years. He's been friends.
Is it fucked up that I already know they're like race?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. Ali is a that can go both ways.
Wait, is the man's name
we know where Beth is going.
Ollie? Is the man's name Ollie?
Yeah.
Oh,
my friend Ali and his wife Rebecca have a daughter, Beth. Ali and I have been friends for 10 years. He's been with Rebecca for 6. Rebecca and I have never had any issues, but I wouldn't say I know her very well. My husband and I settled abroad full-time last year as Maddie started school. I hadn't seen Ali in a while, so I invited him and his family to visit us for a week. I absolutely adore Maddie, and being her mother is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. That said, the meta experience of quote-unquote motherhood is something I just don't identify with. When I'm in social situations, I talk about Maddie when it's topical, but I don't talk about what it's like to quote-unquote to be a mother. I don't talk about parenting or kids. Conversely, this is the only thing Rebecca talks about. If she's not trying to gather a consensus on parenting, she's pre-packing snacks a day in advance, even though anywhere we're going is 10 meters from a cafe. It can be very tiring, especially as most of the time these conversations are directed solely at me, and she can be very judgmental if I try to shut the conversation down. So 5 days into the visit, we all decided to go in the hot tub after the kids went to bed. My husband was fetching drinks, so when I went out to the hot tub, only Rebecca and Ollie were there. Ollie asked if the swimsuit was my design. I designed some of my own clothes as a hobby. And I said yes. Rebecca Rebecca commented that it was a bit risque for a mom. At this point, I was just so tired of hearing the word come out of her mouth. I said, "What exactly does that mean? Do you realize being a mother isn't a personality?" Rebecca started tearing up, and Ollie was trying to calm her down. Eventually, she got out and went upstairs, and Ollie thought it was best to give her some space. He said it was a harsh thing to say considering how Rebecca throws herself into parenting. But I made the point that since I've had a kid, he doesn't treat me any differently. So why is it fair that his wife does? He said it's just different because I'm not a mummish type mother, while Rebecca
Oh my God.
is so it basically is her whole personality. The next day, I did say I was sorry if I'd upset her, and Rebecca said it was fine and she was just tired, but it was awkward for the rest of the trip. I've spoken to other friends about this, and most say I was cold to say that to Rebecca because obviously being a mother is her entire identity, and I basically told her it wasn't allowed to be. I understand where they're coming from, but didn't she basically tell me it had to be mine also? People also say Rebecca's way of being is completely normal, and I don't understand because all my friends are either men or don't have kids. I don't think I'm wrong for what I said, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not the asshole. So, am I? Now that was a lot of words.
I'm gonna keep it a
It's a
fucking
tricky one.
stack. No, it's not that tricky. It's not that tricky because I think there are the woman was mom shaming her. Like, because you have X amount of kids, you have to like move and maneuver and walk around in a certain way. And that's not necessarily the case. I know plenty of moms that have, a sports car, or you know what I mean? That's like saying like, oh, you have kids now, you have to have a minivan. That's absolutely not the case. You don't. And I feel her on the sense of like, I understand like her devoting her life and energy to her kids, and that's admirable, but you can't expect that to be every single mom's journey, or you can't judge somebody and saying you're not mom enough because you're not doing all that. I respect the other woman more to have that balance. I think when you are oversaturated or too much into something, it's a little sick. You need to find your own way, baby.
That is a good point, and I didn't
point.
think about it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess I'm starting to realize I'm slightly non-confrontational. So
Oh,
I
bring
just
the
feel
drama.
like, yeah, it's like you kind of know what's about to happen when you say what you gonna say. But she was also
I
like,
mean,
"Yo,
she
you
insulted her
not finna,
first.
yeah, you
But
not
it's
finna
also, it
tell
sounds like
me."
it was all the whole damn near the whole trip. Like
That's a
Yeah.
little
fact.
jabs. Can you imagine somebody making little comments? It's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah. Oh, that's still not really mother-like because she wore a bikini. She out there with her husband and her friends. The kids ain't there. A little risque for a
No,
But
mom.
kids are not looking at you like that though.
Unless
That's
she
right.
got
adults that have that mindset.
exactly. Unless she like, the bikini didn't look good on her.
Sounds like she's a hater.
Sounds
I
like
think
it's
it
not
did
like
look
she
good.
ate. That's because because like she probably looked damn good in that bikini.
It's not mom like, huh?
And who names their child Beth anyway? That's a terrible name for
You
a
know
baby.
what? No, it's not. It's a great name. We're naming these kids. Can you imagine Dior's in the nursing home? Please.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but like Beth couldn't
Beth,
call
that's
her
an
Elizabeth.
old woman name.
You couldn't
That's a
call her.
name the baby gonna grow into.
You
You hear
couldn't
me?
call her
Yes.
Elizabeth. You couldn't call her Elizabeth, and then
Maybe Beth
It
is
could be
short.
and then
short
Beth
for
for short.
Elizabeth or short for Bethany. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Bethany.
But I
Bethany's a
feel
name
like
for
they
real?
just named that
I don't
baby.
know.
Yeah, you
It
don't.
felt that in my spirit.
That is a name. That's a name. Bethany's a name.
Bethany?
I felt
I've
Bethany.
never heard of
I was like,
Bethany.
that's got to
Yeah,
come out.
Bethany's a name. That's a white name.
Well, I mean,
But she is right at
didn't
the
want to
fact
say that out loud, but you know what I mean?
being a mother is not a personality. It's not
Yeah.
like you look at somebody and be like, you a mother. No, you a mother based on the fact that you have kids. It's
That
not
a
a
baby came
description.
out your hoo-ha,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
whatever
Like,
you do
or
after
you
you have the
raising a
baby doesn't
child.
make you like doesn't not make you a mother no more. Like what you do
Yeah,
with the, like you
you
still
got
you a
if
mother.
you have a child and you care, that's all that matters.
Right.
and it
Yes.
sound I just hate people that are like, oh, you're just like, you can tell this is a whole I'm getting a Whole Foods vibe. I don't know about y'all.
Mm,
This is
Yeah,
like
mm.
you give your children
I
just
mean,
regular chicken. I give mine organic, grass fed. It's fucking chicken. It's
well,
fine.
they got this new show. This is funny because this relates to this new show that I
Mm.
start watching with the lady. It's called The Parent Test, and it's like,
Hey, I've seen
yeah,
I've
it's
seen some
like,
commercials
of that.
for it.
I've
yeah,
seen some of that.
yeah. We watched a couple episodes, and all these people, different parents, have so many different parenting styles. It's
Mm.
crazy. Like to see like that some people, like some mothers, just so overbearing. It's ridiculous.
Mm, mm.
I just know I'm
And
not
like,
cut for gentle parenting. That's absolutely not going to be my style.
I don't even know what that means.
It's just like it's basically the opposite of how we were raised.
I don't understand why a lot of times, like if you was
I just
raised right, why do you want to be raised? Why would you raise your child the opposite of how you was raised if you came out good?
yeah, you didn't,
You
I
just
mean,
take bits and pieces that you didn't
it's
like.
more so like you're treating. In my opinion, when I've spoken to people I know that have kids that are like, I am a gentle parent. It's more so like not confrontational. You're treating your child more like an adult and not like, oh, because I said so type of thing.
Nah,
And
yeah,
I get
actually,
it. I
yeah.
think there's some beautiful things I can take from that, but no, I cannot. It takes a lot of patience to be a gentle parent. Like,
Yeah,
I just don't have
yeah.
the patience.
How like do people even know if it works though? Like who do you know that was parented gently and came out good?
I feel like a couple of kids I know that are getting the gentle parenting, they're assholes.
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna keep
say
it
because
a
like they
stack.
keep thinking of
They're
these
asshole
things.
kids.
My
I
parents was a solid balance. You know, I used to get you boy, I got
oh
expect a
god.
lot, boy. I got expect a lot.
And
My
look how
mama,
successful you are.
hey,
Do you know
KC,
what I mean?
my mama had a chopping board. Have I talked about this before? Shout
The
out to my
chopping board.
mama.
Probably.
My
Yeah,
mama had a
probably.
chopping board with scriptures on both sides, right? Train
I
up a
know that's
child in the
right.
way he should go, and then
Hmm.
the rod of correction will wipe the foolishness out of a child. Now my mama would beat me 3 times, one for the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit with that
Hey,
chopping board.
you see, that's the kind of parenting I'm trying to get into. You hear me? Because look how great you are.
I
I've
feel
heard
you
this
though.
I
story
think
so
like
many
Jalen
times.
said, like, we didn't come up. I mean, now we're all kind of needing therapy, but we're not serial killers.
You know, yeah, you look, you
I feel
become
like
tough,
it's
right?
people.
You able to endure different situations in
Yeah, and
life.
I
Now
think
I
we're
just don't know.
adaptable adults.
Yeah,
Like, we don't flip out
I
at the
feel like
slightest inconvenience.
this
big
all
facts.
comes from the people who probably had bad upbringings
That's valid.
or like had upbringings like us, but just was a little soft.
I think it depends on what type of child you want, bro. If you want a child
Yes.
that is just like pretty tough, can like really endure things, and I'm sure there's a tougher way to do it. You want a child that's more like emotionally intelligent, can like you know be empathetic with people, speak to people.
Why can't you have both though? I feel like there
Yeah,
needs to be a balance.
Man, I
It don't
don't
have
know,
to be
man.
one. You know what I mean? Like, there's teachable moments. There's As a parent, there are teachable moments in where you can say, "Hey, mom just cussed that guy out who cut her off, but I want you to know, in moments of frustration, you don't cuss and you don't speed race down the street. You take a second. You know what I mean? There's always teachable moments, and I feel like you don't need. I just think gentle parenting is extreme, and
Yeah,
like Jalen said, I think that's somebody who's maybe gone through some shit that maybe was rough. I'm not going to take away from that, but you need to find the balance. But I'm not going to say all the way I'm going to be fucking gentle. That's not
yeah,
gonna
because
happen.
I feel like that's. I don't know, man,
Mm-mm.
if
yeah,
it's gonna work when they come adults. Because like, think about it, like everybody talks to you like it. I get it. Like you talk to them like they're an adult already. So when they get to that point, they know how to communicate with other people
Mm.
and be in touch with their feelings and all that good jazz and all that. But like at the same time, Does that even work? Do you know if it works? Do you know if you're making these children little sociopaths?
Well, I think
Just
that's the
saying.
thing, bro. Black people have never truly been able to raise their kids under like non drastic circumstances.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, we don't have.
it's
Ooh,
we're
that's a
not
luxury.
we're very much still in this phase of trying things out, and Lord knows, just pray you just raise a decent child,
Yeah,
bro.
decent
Like,
human being.
I also feel like it's survival mode. Like I think
yeah,
there
we've been
was
raising kids in survival mode. That's a great observation.
you know what I mean? Like we are raising our kids to kind of know how to navigate in a world that don't fuck with them. And I think especially if you have black boys,
Yeah, that's
you
a
know what I
lot
mean? Like
different.
the way you treat that boy is going to be different from how, you know, Johnny's getting treated. You know what I mean? Like it's just different. And I think for this is the one time I will say interracial couples or parents, I think that's the one thing I will say that I'm like envious about with white women is they can teach their kids to to navigate the world differently. Like the way they view the world and teach their kids how to navigate through the world is different from how we have to teach our sons. Do you know what I mean? Or daughters.
Yeah,
Like they don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? How do you talk to a authority? Like, what does that look like? How do you navigate through that? Like, you know what I mean? Whereas we see all the videos, the police videos, white people be talking to them fucking crazy,
crazy.
not
There
giving a
was a
fuck.
white man that had Nancy Pelosi's husband. Like he
Mm.
was about to beat his ass, and the police
No,
did
he
not
did
Hey,
hit
shoot
him
that
with
I
a.
man.
think he did fuck
He
him up.
did hit him with the
Ty?
hammer. No, he got hit beat
No,
him up with the hammer.
yeah, but if it was a black man, he dead on sight.
Oh yeah, no, you're
See
right.
what
You know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
No hesitation.
Like they negotiated with that man, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, I don't
after he
understand
hit him
that.
a couple times too.
Yeah, he
Right,
was fucking him up, Ty.
Yeah,
right,
Like he
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
giving it to him.
And you know what I'm
pop
saying?
that,
We don't have that
hit that
luxury.
nigga 3 times in the back. That's all I gotta say. 3 in the chest. I mean,
We
what you
don't
gotta
have that
Do you
do.
see what
luxury.
I'm saying? So can you imagine like what his upbringing was? He probably was just the world's your oyster, honey. I can't tell my kids that. It's not your oyster,
Hey,
babe.
these people who don't
Barely your
like
clam.
There's
these
also
people
very
who don't
successful
like.
people whose parents raised them like pretty, somewhat gentle. There's like very successful people.
Who?
Um, Mostly CEOs and big name
Oh
people
shit, I'm
that
gonna be gentle
pretty
as fuck with
them
my
niggas just
kids. Though.
like read all they like. They just read books and shit. Like they were just
No,
smart
I want
kids.
my kid
That
to be
doesn't mean they
social
were.
though.
That don't mean they were raised gently. If they just read
No,
books
no.
their whole life.
Here's the thing. I can't. The names is not coming up, but I've listened to a lot of stories. A lot of people was like, I came up blue collar. My dad worked hard, and he taught me the
What
lesson
does
of
blue
working
collar
hard.
mean?
Like middle
Uh,
class.
yeah.
Oh, so like a step above like
You
EBT
know,
and
my
shit.
dad worked hard and he taught me the lesson of this, that, and third. But it wasn't like there was like my pops was. Most of the people that like most white people that's like first generation successful. It was more like I just saw them working hard, so I decided to work hard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just some lead by example type situations. So
that's valid.
it just depends, man. I don't know kids. Every kid different. Tell you that.
That's
Even
valid.
Hey,
Your kid can
hey,
come, but that's why gentle parenting. You can't just give that to every kid because your
exactly.
kid might need
hey.
the
You,
scripture.
You
You
gotta
know what I
you
mean?
analyze.
could
You gotta
you could have a
analyze. You
kid
gotta
that comes
figure
out
each
that's
kid out.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
could have a kid that come out that's just pure evil, just does mean things just because they mean. You never
No,
know.
they exist
My
though,
grandma
for
had
real.
9 children. My grandma had 9 children. Everybody knows we got the mean one, the mean uncle. Hey, he been mean his whole life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that uncle, but I'm saying like that. You can't. You got to wait out the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't met him,
Big fact. Big fact,
but I'm
man.
just saying, everyone got the mean uncle.
That's funny. This episode is brought to you by the good people at No Clearance. All right, go to noclearancepod.com/shop. We have merchandise for you to wear. Please support the brand. Okay, we got our new clearance collection. All right, with the Defy the Trends, Be the Standard shirts, as well as the No Clearance shirt and the Superior No Clearance shirt with the dad hats. Dad hats are selling big. Okay. So please make sure you go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Buy you some merch to support the podcast so we can get bigger and better every week. Thank you. Back to the show. KC.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I appreciate your Instagram stories. They really be popping. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
You really be out
I be
here
trying.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Showing off the
Vibing.
fits. I came across one of your stories, and you was asking people for black rom-coms.
Yes.
Yes. Well, how did that go? Did you find a good one?
First of all, I just want to make a PSA. I had like 75 people watch the story. And not only did they watch it, they was like, fuck this. I'm not responding, but I'm a comment on the other people's responses. I just want to name, if you pass by my story, did not submit something, your mom's a hoe. I mean, goddamn. You can't just submit a story or submit a movie. But it was interesting. I personally have felt like I don't know a lot of black rom-coms, or I love rom-coms, right? My favorite one is The Proposal, which is a white rom-com. I just don't know of any black ones. So it was just pure curiosity of like, fuck, what's up? What's going on? And I had this debate with one person, and they were like, oh, what about Medea, like the Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
That counts.
Nope, that's a drama. That's not a rom-com.
It's
So
not.
here's the thing.
It's a
a
drama.
drama according to the white man. But in the black
All
community,
right,
God.
Tyler. No. We're not. No.
He's like,
no,
according.
No.
the black community.
He's giving Dr. Umar vibes.
I understand why it's a drama. You don't need to break it down. I
here's
get
the
it.
thing.
I get
Diary of a Mad Black Woman is definitely a drama. Here's where I got confused. I thought
Okay.
Medea's Family Reunion is a black romantic comedy.
No, there's
No.
how.
Oh my God.
How?
There was child abuse and
if there was gonna be, I would rather the Diary of a Mad
like
Black
a
Woman.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman makes more sense.
But here's the thing. But here's
Ty,
you know what?
your
I'm gonna
things
tell you
are
what
off.
it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Nothing was funnier than when Medea, was it Medea or the woman? The woman poured the hot grits on this nigga, and then they start playing Al Green in the background. That shit.
Hey, because it's a black movie. You know what I mean? We gonna give you some sultry.
You know what characterizes a rom-com?
Yes, please. I need
characteristics. So from what my understanding of a rom-com is, it's a romantic movie.
Right.
Usually a romantic movie is based in a drama category. Nothing really happens besides love. I love you.
Yeah.
And then you introduce the comedy aspect to it. So it's usually like two people, they have like a meet cute. And then chaos ensues, they get together, something happens, they break up, and they get back together at the end of the movie. So that's essentially what a rom-com is.
So it's a level of predictability.
Yeah. Well, they have the same beats. They all go through the same thing. They always break up, get back together. Same beats, But so it makes sense how, you could say that Diary of a Mad Black Woman is a drama, because it's not just like two people meet and fall in love. There's so many other storylines going on amongst the movie.
Niggas getting shot.
So you're saying, rom-com is just explicitly the romantic storyline, that being the focus, with a comedy like take or spin.
With a lot of hijinks, like Made in Manhattan and like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like all the movies like that, like The Proposal, like they're usually like two stars. Like they're funny. Usually they're funny, and then they get together. Ryan Reynolds, like Just Friends, stuff like that.
Oh, that was a good one too.
So let me ask you. What is KC? Ask KC first, since you put this on your story. What's one of your favorite black rom-coms? And you can say multiple. I guess we can go one by. We can go
I think
snake.
if I'm gonna go like just like off the dome, what I have right now, and I know a lot of people have been roasting this movie, but I think this is one that I could connect to like the best is like You People. Like that's the best one I like. Fresh in my mind. Like it has that aspect of comedy, right? Has that aspect of like we're together, we break up. Like it's that roller coaster that Jalen was talking about. And I loved the storyline. Now, we've done more? Absolutely. We could expand it on certain areas. But for right now, in this moment in time, that's going to have to be my favorite one right now. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be forever. I think just in this moment.
What you got, Jay?
I'm going to start out by saying this one romantic comedy is like the most adult one, in my opinion. All right.
Okay.
'Cause, a lot of times these romantic comedies, like, they don't really have like real life adult situations. I'm gonna say my favorite one is About Last Night
Mm.
with Michael
Ooh.
Ealy. And I think her name is Joy Bryant, and then
Yes.
Regina Hall and Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yes. That's a good
Yes.
one.
And I think that's the best one because like they break up and they don't just be break up for like, oh, it's been a couple weeks. It's like they're broken up for months, like real life. Like they
Yeah.
don't see each other for a year and they get back together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, and they
Mm.
break up for like adult reasons. They don't break up because he's fucking up. They break up because like they just have two different things going on,
Yeah.
So that's my
Yeah, that was
favorite.
no. It was interesting why they break up. It just felt like they was just like they just stopped liking
They
each
weren't
other.
on the same page. Yeah, like they stopped trying.
Oh
Man.
my God, The Photograph is a rom-com.
Yeah,
The
that counts.
Photograph is a rom com.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
you know
not
what?
very funny.
Lil Rel in there. He did have Lil Rel had some funny parts.
It's
Man.
not. It's not
Queen
very
and
funny
Slim
though.
is a rom. What the fuck?
No,
I
Queen
didn't.
and Slim is not no rom com.
No.
That is
I
a
put in
tragedy.
black rom-com movies, and
Hey,
I
Google
got
ain't
This is
always right.
why I said
Google
we
ain't
can't
always
go
right.
by
I
the
got
white man.
Malcolm and Maria, The Photograph,
I
Queen
Malcolm
and
got.
Marie's
Slim.
not
Hold
no
on,
rom com.
guys. Let me. May I interject on this
Yeah.
That's
and say
crazy.
my favorite black rom com of all time is Coming to America. That nigga Eddie
You got to break
Murphy.
that down, honey. I don't. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense to me.
that's a rom com.
Coming
How is that
to
a
America.
rom-com?
He literally goes out to
The
find
king
a
of
wife.
Zamunda. The king of
Okay.
Zamunda
You got that.
went to Queens. Where do I go to find a queen? Oh, Queens.
I would
He
just
goes to
Yeah,
consider
that
that
Queens.
counts.
comedy, but I could see that.
No,
Sexual
I
it's
chocolate.
more. It
Sexual
leads more
chocolate,
to
everybody.
It leans more in the comedy than romance, but it still has that romantic element.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that
Definitely.
makes sense.
Like the romance is a driving force of the movie, I would say.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
I was like, damn, Eddie Murphy really did his thing in that joint, man. It was tough.
Wow,
That's
this
a
is
classic.
mind blowing.
I
That's a
would like
classic.
to say though, Queen and Slim is nobody's romantic comedy.
That's
way too
romantic
much.
as fuck. No,
Yeah,
It's
I'm
but
just
it's
kidding.
not a
romantic. It's
comedy.
romantic.
It's
It
romantic,
wasn't
but it ain't a comedy.
nothing funny about that
That's
movie.
more like it's
Zero funny
nothing
about that
funny.
shit.
That movie
That
was
was some real
traumatizing.
gangster
You
stuff.
know
Oh,
what was?
Brown Sugar.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
romantic
That's
comedy.
a good. Hey,
The
that's a
movies
classic.
like that,
Yes, it
Brown
is.
Sugar, Love and
Brown
Basketball
sugar.
counts
Oh,
as
have y'all
romantic
seen
comedy.
Just
It's
Right?
supposed to be.
Just
Yes.
Right counts as romantic comedy.
My mama loves
That's a
Just
good
Right.
one.
That's my
Yeah,
mama's favorite movie. She be like, that man Common is a good looking man.
it was fucked up in the beginning. Like, damn,
Not the
like
strongest actor, but a good looking man.
Yo, can we
heavy on
first of
not the
all,
strongest actor.
Hey,
how wild is Just Right that he going like
play for the New Jersey
did he not
Nets.
like did he not like have sex with that woman and then when her cousin came back, he was like,
Back
Peace
when,
out.
yeah,
I gotta try
yeah.
this.
Well,
Fucked up.
he was going to propose. They were engaged. I thought they were engaged, right?
That's fair, but come on, bro. She
No, she
really
Yeah,
was
that
left
was
okay.
after
fucked
So
up.
that
remember,
That was
they
injury.
fucked
broke
up
up, and then she came back in the picture, and he was like,
because
"All
he
right,
started playing again.
yeah." And I was just like, "You can't be this delayed to know, like, you know what I mean?"
Common
That's
romantic
wild.
comedy trope. Common
Yeah.
romantic
Nigga
comedy
left
trope.
after the injury. I thought what was fly though when he got her that car but put the dent back in it. I was like,
Oh,
that's
that
tough,
was
bro.
sweet as fuck.
Yeah,
That was so
That was
sweet.
tough. Totally.
there's a lot
That,
of black romantic comedies.
Oh, here's
I
Oh,
didn't realize.
I
See,
got
but
one that
look,
I saw.
so they also said Diary of a Mad Black Woman. They considered that a rom com.
that's. I feel like Google is weird.
Guess
Hey,
who? I like Guess
That
Who.
too. Yeah, that's a romantic comedy.
the one
That's
I came
definitely hilarious.
across, Deliver Us from Eva
That's
is
one. That's a
it's
great
Deliver Us
one of
from
one.
them. It's
Eva.
one of them ones, bro.
That's Jada's favorite. She loves Gabrielle Union.
That's one of them ones. I'm so glad
That
my wife
Mm.
movie.
ain't had no sisters. Boy,
Oh God, that
bless
Oh,
her
movie.
why
soul.
did I
LL
get
Cool-
married?
That counts. That's the second one is
Yo,
wild.
which one is it when the husband
That's the second
leaves
Talking
one.
and
about getting her
dies?
fat ass up the mountain.
Oh, that's the
No,
first
well,
one.
that's the first one. But the second one, Janet Jackson's husband
That's
died.
yeah.
Oh, she.
Because
Hey,
Janet Jackson killed him. Janet Jackson killed him.
I
She
know
Not
made this
about that.
literally.
nigga so upset. She made this nigga so upset. He
He
sped off
left.
driving, not paying attention because the man was
Hey,
the man was just embarrassed at his job. He
Yeah.
gonna drive off
Yeah.
in a
she hit him
huff.
up style. She's like, I got something for your ass.
A little homophobic. Why she gotta be? Oh, you got a bitch because you a bitch.
Yeah, well.
I
They said
don't
that
know
when
why
she
I
was
remember
filming
part.
that movie, she was still dealing with Michael's like
Yeah,
passing.
I think that was the first movie she did right after he passed. I think it
Yeah,
was one
I
of the first
felt it when
ones.
she was with the golf club
Yeah.
in the house. I was like, yeah, fuck all that shit, Janet. Break it all.
So hold on, he was cheating.
No.
No, he was just
Okay.
trying to take her shit. And she was
Yeah.
like, fuck out of here.
She
Oh,
got
that's right.
greedy.
He
She
wanted a
got
divorce,
greedy.
right?
So
No, she
she
didn't get
got
greedy.
She got greedy.
No, she didn't, Jalen.
Listen, no, they split everything equal. And then she had an extra account, and he's like, "What about this account?" She's like, "No, we ain't splitting this one." This nigga just
That's
split
not greedy, that's hers.
It don't matter. This nigga just split half of everything that was his with her, and she gonna keep a little side for herself. He
Yeah,
can't keep a
everybody
little
got
side for
little, you know what
himself.
I'm saying?
They both
Nah,
still
that's
would have been
scheming.
millionaires.
That's
How was that scheming?
That was
if you
scheming.
want a smooth
Steve
divorce,
Harvey said when you
If you
are
wanna-
in a relationship, you need to have 3 accounts.
Yeah, but when
One-
you in a divorce and you splitting everything equally, you don't have a secret hidden account.
I'm gonna have to say no.
You don't hide an account.
It's
If
not
you putting
hiding.
it
It's just not your
if I'm
business.
putting everything on the table, you putting everything on
It's
the
not
table.
hiding. It's just not your business.
You know, it is my business if we married and you ain't got no prenup.
Oh, you fucking right.
Yeah, nah. If
I'm
I
getting
put
the hell
everything
up
on
out
the
of a
table,
prenup.
if I'm
Shit.
splitting everything I get with you half, and you splitting everything I got, you got with me
No,
half,
it needs to
we
be
going
what did I
50-50.
acquire with you?
Nope.
Because
Nope.
prior
nope,
to you, I was out
nope,
here getting in my bag. That's
nope.
not your business.
They got in the bag
What
together.
we have
They got
while
in
we
the
were
bag
married,
together. They got
that's
in the
your
bag
business.
together.
That's where you need to stay.
fellas got to get him early.
All I
Then we
gotta
ain't gotta
say
worry
is
about
This
she
motherfucker.
was being greedy.
He's like, you gotta think big. Come
That's
on.
all you gotta do.
Grab him early. Grab him that before 30. Start acting real different.
That movie was wild.
Grab them before they start
Heavy
getting money.
on wild.
They
She
start
killed
moving
him
like drug
and the
dealers.
baby. That's all I gotta say. She killed him and the baby.
Damn, Jalen, that
She
was
killed him
fresh.
and the baby.
You ain't
She
even
killed
need to
him
do
and
that.
the baby.
She was like, I swear both of them. I'm like, ooh, this
killed
story
him
sounds
Oh,
like
that's
it was
right.
her
She
fault.
got an abortion or something.
No, the baby died, Tyler.
Oh damn.
But hey,
He left the baby
let's
in the
just talk
car or
about
some shit.
how an abortion in a Tyler Perry movie would not be like a
That's
shocker.
not a rare thing. That happens. Shit, they did an abortion with that co-hanger. What's
I
that
thought she
movie?
ain't want
Oh
the
my
baby.
God, for
Badass
Color
movie
Girls.
where all the black women basically
Bitch,
get AIDS.
that shit was depressing as fuck. I did not feel uplifted. I don't know what Tyler was
There was
thinking
a
he was
whole
doing.
ass R word in that movie.
For
Like you
Color
see
Girls
the
Yes.
was a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
that was
I
when
need
he was
that.
trying to get an Oscar.
I got it. Look, I'm telling you right now. I ain't
You gotta
see that
look at
movie.
you gotta watch that movie. Ask Drew about it. I'm sure
Don't
There's a
watch
couple.
Don't watch
There's a
that
couple
movie.
movies I didn't see. For Color
Michael
Girls, the
Ealy throw
whole
babies out the window. It's
Hey.
that
so
movie
sad.
about the jeans.
and then makes
I
a
ain't
joke
see
about
that.
it in another following movie.
Tyler Perry.
What the fuck? It's weird.
What the fuck?
It's weird, dude.
Michael Ealy threw the kids out the window, Tyler. Talk
Threw the
about
kid out the window.
two of them, both
Kids,
of them.
yeah.
2 kids.
Because he had PTSD.
Yeah,
Did they survive?
PTSD. No, nigga. It was in an apartment building.
They were and Ty, they were mad high up. There was
They
no
was
way.
babies.
Up.
Little babies. Or how old were the kids?
They were
They were like toddlers.
three or four.
Yeah.
In the movie,
Three of-
they put that.
Yes, in the movie.
There's other ways you can
Tyler
show
Perry don't give
PTSD.
a fuck. He's like
What's her
anybody
name?
could get it at this point.
Was it Anika Noni Ross?
Yeah.
Anika Noni Rose gets raped in her living room right on the floor by the nigga from Sister.
Yep.
The dark skinned nigga.
Yeah, the nigga just goes ass naked, rapes her. It's horrible.
It's really bad.
Tessa Thompson gets an abortion with a co-hanger. by
Heavy,
Macy
like
Gray.
a makeshift down an alley
Yes.
type of shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Janet
telling
Jackson. Wait, Omari Hardwick gives Janet Jackson AIDS.
you. That's where we find. Oh, so you doing the bending? That's where that movie. That's from that movie. You got Ty. You got to watch that shit. I'm so sorry.
Ain't nobody being bent over here. Oh, so you doing the bending?
Oh, so you doing the bending? It was the way she said, "Hey," and Jen is petty as fuck. It was his birthday, and that's the picture she reposted. Janet, you couldn't have Googled the picture, bitch. You
Tawny
petty.
Newton is a prostitute who was pimped out by Whoopi Goldberg as a child.
Yep.
Whoopi Goldberg was a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
looked like a pimp though.
And then she turns into a religious freak. It has Tessa Thompson.
Yep.
It's a whole thing.
You got it. That shit is.
mean,
Hey,
this
I
is
don't. I would
madness,
really
bro.
love to know what Tyler Perry's motive was, because that shit did not uplift me.
Hey, they get an Oscar. It's based off a book.
That shit's dark.
He wanted to get an Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he didn't. Did he get one?
No.
Tyler was like, "Was it worth it?" I mean, damn.
I don't think it was worth it. Tyler Perry, a
No.
wild boy, man.
He don't give a fuck.
No, he really is, bro.
He's like,
He
"Let's do
really
this for the
is.
niggas, strictly for the niggas." Well,
It's crazy because I remember when I was listening to Mr. Morale, Big Steppers the other day, and he Kendrick brought up Tyler Perry in one of the songs, and I was like, interesting thought. But now that y'all talk about these movies, I'm like, yeah, that nigga is traumatized.
Tyler
he
Perry
did some shit he got to work
Yeah.
through.
put some black trauma in his movies, man.
A lot of. It's
All
not
right.
even light trauma. You know what I mean?
No, it be some serious
There's
stuff.
always a cousin who got pregnant at 13 from an uncle, and then the mama got raised with like little Bow Wow
Every
in that
movie
one
he has
movie.
the song "Day After Day." You know when you hear that shit. Oh, there's struggle. There's struggle coming with it. You know, y'all know what I mean.
I mean, his first movie. In his first movie, this man literally drags his wife out the door and down some steps.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Gives her to a moving man. He just gives it to the movers.
Yo, he
That shit
really,
is
hey. Besides Daddy's Little Girls, and even
Hey,
on
that's
Daddy's
another
Little
good
Girl,
one.
even on Daddy's Little Girls though, he be making black men look really bad. I'm sorry.
Dark
I don't-
skinned
What
men
do you mean?
specifically. Dark skinned
Bro.
men specifically.
No, Idris was a stand-up guy.
Yeah, that's
know?
the first time. That's one of the first
Oh,
ones.
you said
That's-
outside of that one.
Outside of
outside
that,
of that one.
he
Oh.
really be making black men look bad.
Hey,
Dark skin
stop-
specifically,
stop
and then
doing
the
them
light
levels.
skin
Light-skinned brothers
the
always
light-skinned
the
niggas
savior.
got bad
Well,
hair.
that's because Tyler Perry's light skinned. He's the savior.
That's
Tyler Perry's
wild.
light skin.
I could think he considers himself
Tyler
light
Perry,
skinned. The nigga.
he in the middle, but he decides to go. He decides to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I would say he leaning on the Tyler. Tyler, you know. No shade to Tyler, but Tyler, you're not light skinned. You know what I mean? You're you've been cooking for a little bit.
Appreciate that. I spend a lot. In the summer I go outside a lot.
Like me and Jalen got to fight for our melanin. You just got to eat around. Me and Jalen got to fucking cook. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
Tyler Perry don't got to cook. He
Hey
good.
man, speaking of movies, man, Ant-Man dropped. Marvel's Ant-Man, and we
You
have.
not gonna drop a clues bomb?
Drop a.
I'm not doing this.
We have with us our Marvel connoisseur.
Why do you always gotta call me some
expert.
type of connoisseur? That gives me too much expectation.
I'm sorry. When was the last time
We're
I
trying
called
to-
you a connoisseur?
It was the.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hold on.
video making connoisseur.
I've never
We're
used
trying to hype you.
connoisseur.
Damn, we
connoisseur,
can't
man.
hype you up.
I have
Putting
never
all
in my
these
life
titles on a
used
brother, putting all these titles.
connoisseur.
That's
I've
the
never
first time
used
we've ever
connoisseur
used
for you.
connoisseur. See, Jalen be trying to dress shit up. See what I'm saying?
Bruh, take the compliment, bruh. What's up
That's
with
not-
all
I
this
don't find it as
dick
a
ducking and
compliment.
dodging the greatness, bruh? You need to accept
It's
this
not
shit.
greatness. It's not greatness.
Okay.
I just know a lot.
Oh my God! Now Jada's hearing our conversation. Jada said she just didn't strap the baby incorrectly. Oh God!
Oh my goodness.
She didn't just
Hey,
leave her baby in
Real
the car.
quick, man. Y'all
I
make sure
can't.
y'all go check out the latest Technically Athletic episode with I had the chance to interview Jalen. Now he got some legendary quotes in that podcast. So y'all make sure
I
y'all
know
go
that's
check
right.
that out. Now, with that being said, before we get into the Batman, not the Batman, god dang it, the Ant-Man.
Damn.
You like a grandfather. You like a dad. Like, oh man, what's the superhero name again? What's that superhero movie?
Geronimo, no, Pawpaw, Ant-Man.
Bug
Oh,
guy, bug guy.
Ant-Man.
Before we
talking
get
about
into the
Spider-Man?
Ant-Man review, we want to let y'all know this podcast is brought to you by My Tax Office. My Tax Office offers exceptional tax preparation, financial services, insurance advice, and financial education. All new clients get 20% off tax preparation services until February 28th. That is a week away, y'all. 20% off. Okay? And My Tax Office will pay you $25 for each referral. Setting an appointment is easy and can be done online at mytaxoffice.com. That's MYTAXX office.com. So call them at 844-469-8299 and ask for Sam at extension 708. Let them know No Clearance Podcast sent you.
Do you want to start a remote podcast? Well, we have the perfect website for you, riverside.fm, where you can record remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality from anywhere, used by over 70,000+ creators and Fortune 500 firms. Riverside allows you to upload your video and audio while recording on your web browser itself. That means you don't have to download any apps onto your computer. Riverside also allows you to edit your video and audio on the platform and cut up clips from your recording for social media. So if you're thinking of starting a podcast, it's as easy as clicking the link in the description. Thank you. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, Jay.
Sam?
Movie review. Ant-Man. What you think?
First off, did y'all go see it this weekend?
No, but you know how I am. I don't care
Love
about
to
that.
hear
I'm
it.
still gonna
Love
watch
to
it.
hear your opinion.
All right, first off, well, it's getting a bad rap, everybody. Right now it's the lowest rated MCU movie of all time, and I think that's not true. I think they're trying to compare it to the Endgame, and you can't compare Ant-Man to Endgame. You compare Ant-Man to Ant-Man. Ant-Man has never wowed me.
Never.
Like, they're enjoyable films, and I will say it's the same for this one. It was a movie. Yes, it was made. Was it bad? Was it bad? No. Was it good? But it wasn't the worst movie of all time. It was an Ant-Man movie, which is always just a movie. You know, like, it's just good. It's just like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just in the middle.
I don't mind spoilers, so can you explain? Can you give some reference?
Can you elaborate? Can you
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler warning. Basically, the movie is a one-day adventure. Like, they just get sucked into the quantum realm where the mom was, Janet, was been stuck for the last. If you're up to date with like the Ant-Man story, Janet Van Dyne, the original Ant-Man's wife, was stuck in the quantum realm for 30 years, and now she's back. Everyone's home from the blip. Scott Lang missed 5 years of his life. He just wants to live a normal life. His daughter's older now and rebellious as shit. Want to save people, use the technology, and she figures out a way to communicate with the quantum realm. And Janet's like, "What the fuck? Why the fuck would you do that shit?" Yeah. Because she didn't tell anybody what happened when she was down there. Oh. And she doesn't want Kang to get out of the quantum realm because when she was down there, she met Kang, helped him rebuild his shit, and found out that actually he's a monster. Like, he's
not good people.
He got banished to the quantum realm by, this is a big spoiler, the other Kang variants. So the Council of Kangs. So there's like thousands of Jonathan Majors in the MCU now.
Different versions. They all thought he is a bad
He was the worst of the worst, and they sent him to the quantum realm.
Okay, so that's the same Kang. So there was a variant of Kang in the which show was that? Start with an
Loki.
In Loki. That was not the same variant. That was not the same one.
So going back, you listen to that speech again, he goes, "You think I'm evil? Wait till you meet my variants." And he wasn't lying. Because this Kang, Jonathan Majors, this movie's one evil motherfucker. And he's all powerful. Like, there's no way there's no way anyone could beat this nigga. They literally won because by accident in this movie. What do you mean by literally, that's the only reason they beat Kang in this movie. It was an accident. Because he was fucking Ant-Man up. But essentially, they get sucked to the quantum realm to get the plot through. Get sucked to the quantum realm. They meet some rebels. They're like, Kang took over. He's evil, blah, blah, blah. And the Ant-Man family's trying to get home. Kang's like, "Hey, I'll kill your daughter. You got to get this thing for me so I can get out of the quantum realm and bring my army and take over all these universes." So it's boom, bop, boop. They fight. Kang loses. Ant-Man lives. But Ant-Man may have fucked up because Kang mentioned how if I don't do this, kill everybody, what's coming is worse. So, like,
ooh, on some Thanos shit.
Way worse than Thanos, bro. Like,
way worse.
He makes Thanos look like a good person.
Wow. So
Like, this-
That's a
Lindsay's-
big
so
Like,
that's a
Lindsay's-
big
Hey,
statement.
crazy.
Jonathan Majors is an evil motherfucker in this movie, and I love it.
He's playing a lot of bad guys lately.
Yeah.
Is
well,
Creed,
he's
is
play-
Creed boy a
he's-
bad guy?
I
Antagonist.
think he's opposition, right?
Yeah, he's
no,
antagonist role. That's fair.
mean,
That's
yeah.
fair.
That's
Yeah.
you know what?
Movie was good. It was okay. Like, it's not as bad as they're saying it is.
It's
Okay.
Ant-Man though. I think
Yeah.
to your point, like when you think Marvel, nobody's like, "Oh, I can't wait for the next Ant-Man movie."
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's begging for that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna go see it. It's cool, but we're not
I
begging for
enjoyed it. You're gonna have a good time watching it. I'd recommend to see it in theaters. It probably won't look as good at home. So I
Was there a
recommend
lot of like? What do you mean won't look good? Like as far as like
There's
action?
there's a lot of like CGI and shit, like a lot of computer animated stuff. So that stuff never looks as
Oh.
good onto TV as it does in theaters. So like,
Was
it
it
takes
3D?
away from it. No, it wasn't in 3D.
Okay.
I think you could have seen it in 3D, but
When was the
how
last time you
Paul-
saw a movie in 3D though?
That's been a
Avatar
while.
2.
I don't think I saw that. I saw
No, I
that in
didn't see
regular.
Avatar.
The
Well,
only
not
reason I
regular
seen it-
theater. Like I spent fucking.
Well,
a
I
lot
only
of money on this
I only seen Avatar in 3D because that's what they said to see it. Like, that's the best viewing.
Oh, okay. I didn't
I'm
know
like,
that.
the nigga put all that
Question:
time and effort into it too.
How was Paul Rudd? Like comedic wise, how was Paul Rudd? Is that his name?
I like he was funny as usual, but he got a little serious in this one. He told
Really?
Kane, "Touch my daughter again, see what happens."
Mm.
And he tried. He tried. He tried to show what happened. Wait, yo, Ant-Man got his ass whooped by Kang in this movie. Like, it wasn't an easy victory.
Got you.
Mm.
It came at a cost.
Yeah, because it could fuck up. Like, he's like in his, he's in his, at the movie ends with him basically like, did I fuck this all up? And then the movie just ends.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then it's like this.
I hate movies like that. Oh
No. The movie ends, like, it concludes, and then at the end it's like his final like monologue, and he's like in his head, he's like, "Oh man, I really hope I didn't mess this up. No, everything will be okay. I think it'll be okay, right? Yeah."
What was the what was
And
the
it
trailer?
ends.
What was the trailer?
So
name?
there's two post credit scenes. The first one is when we see three different versions of Kang. We see Jonathan Majors dressed up as a pharaoh with robot arms, robot legs.
That's tough.
Okay.
That's tough.
And then we see him dressed up with like a robot suit, like kind of like an Iron Man type suit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see this other one is like all black, painted black face. Like he's like, I am the oldest gang. Like he's talking in a weird ass voice. That's what it sounded like.
Where the
That
fuck
shit
is
was mad
Jalen go
funny.
with it?
No, that's what. And then they're like, oh shit, they killed the banished one. Blah blah blah. And then they're like, oh shit, what we gonna do? We gotta stop them. They killed the banished one. And then they're like, who did you call? And he goes, all of them. And then they walk out into this big coliseum, and it's just like a coliseum full of different versions of Jonathan Majors as Kang.
That's sick.
And he's like, ah. So like Kang's coming. And then the next one is a sneak peek, I think, at the next season of Loki. And they're like in an old timey time. And Jonathan Majors.
Shout out my
dressed
nigga
up.
Loki.
Yeah, shout out Loki. And he's with
I
Owen
feel like a lot of
Wilson.
motherfuckers sleep on Loki. That nigga be minding, you know what I mean? Mischievous, but like, you know, keeping it cute.
Yeah. But he's with Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson, one of them two, the one with the nose from Loki, from the Loki show.
Yeah.
The
And
one with the
there-
nose. Okay.
I think it's Owen Wilson, Luke
Yeah,
Wilson,
the
the blonde one,
detective.
you know,
He was a
from
Oh,
Wedding,
yeah,
Wedding
okay,
Crashers.
okay.
Yeah. So they're in like
Oh,
this,
he does have a nose.
and
Okay,
we
yep.
see Jonathan Majors on the stage dressed up like Frederick Douglass, talking about time is a thing that
Oh,
is
God.
need to be discovered. And I was dying laughing when he was talking. And they're like, oh God, that's him. And you're like, what do you mean that's him? He looks like a nerd. He's like, nah, he's dangerous. And then it just ends. And then it says, Kang will return.
Ooh.
Very simple movie. It was very straightforward. There wasn't much like,
It wasn't a lot of decorations. They was
yeah,
just straight
like
to
you're
the
not
point.
gonna guess what happens next, but like it's like they get stranded somewhere, they gotta get home. That's essentially what it is.
Gotcha.
Nothing crazy.
Word.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Good movie though. I enjoyed it.
explanation.
Come on, light skin
Appreciate
assassin.
This episode is brought to you by Canva. Canva is a graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and other visual content. The app includes templates for users to use to design whatever they want for the free. The platform is free to use, but also offers a paid subscription, Canva Pro, which will unlock an even larger library of graphics, images, templates, and videos to add to your designs. So please tap the link in the description and get started.
Did your thing on that joint, bro. Okay. Time to get into today we talk about a black man. We talk about a legend. We talk about a man that's had a very interesting February from the start.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Continue. I'm listening.
He just cut my monologue off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, boy, shit, boy, folk be cold, boy, cold. Okay, let me get back into this.
I'm sorry.
Today we talk about a black man, a legend. He's had a very interesting February, very interesting career. But this month, the nigga been in the spotlight.
Lovey-dovey, that kiss.
If you know that song, we are discussing C Breezy, Chris Brown.
Oh, that's why I said wait, because you said black man, and
I was looking at that too.
and I was
like,
confused. That's why I was like, wait, black
Hold
man.
on.
I was like, whoa. That's why I
you
said.
find
Okay.
out Tyler adding him to the
I was
collective.
like, I didn't know I thought we talked. I'm sorry.
Who you thought I was talking about?
We thought you was talking about Mac McClung because you kind of
Yeah.
just skipped over that
shit.
and went to that. Yeah,
Look. See,
That's why I was.
me and Jalen is.
Yeah, I was like, white man. I was like, whoa. That's why I said, wait. I was like,
You're right.
I don't know where
My
you
bad.
going.
My bad.
I don't know where you going.
All right, but that was a phenomenal monologue. Okay, so
I'm sorry. I'm
C
sorry.
note, C
No,
Breezy.
No, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. We got to say C Breezy for last. Let's just breeze past the fact that a white man won the slam dunk contest.
I think we're downplaying it.
Why we got a breeze past?
Destroyed.
Hey,
I heard the other ones looked bad, and we cannot take the slam dunk contest.
Anybody would look bad when somebody hits a 720 dunk. I'm just saying.
Like 7 fucking 20. Or is that registering to
That's
anybody?
2 360s. It's 2 of them.
This man said Black History Month. Mine. Fuck out of here.
This boy, and I said boy for a reason.
Oh,
Because that's, this boy jumped over 2 people who was on top of his shoulders, tapped the ball off the backboard, and then reverse dunked that bitch. And we expect these brothers with their simple dunks to come out here and win?
And they needed multiple tries. I think we need to name that too.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. The slam dunk contest used to really be a thing. It really ain't been good since 2016 when we was in college. Like that was like the last best slam dunk contest
until this year.
Yeah, I think last year wasn't.
Even though reactions, like when I saw the reels from like after the dunks, especially the brothers, the post reactions was terrible. Like niggas wasn't like, oh shit.
Yeah. Nobody cared.
It's tragic situation.
Mac McClung came out.
I'm telling you, when he hit that 720. I was in a bar watching it. The whole fucking bar, and keep in mind, it's full of black people. We were like, oh no, the fuck he didn't. It was just like, oh shit. Yeah, well.
Lord.
What was funny was the next day, they let him announce Post Malone. they let him announce Post Malone being a performer. I was like,
yeah, announce your brethren, right? Come on.
I was like, all right, so if he lost, was he still gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
Probably would have been whoever won the dunk contest. I think it was whoever won the dunk contest.
I don't believe.
Give it up for Posty.
Hey, old boy got $100K for winning too.
Hey, he almost got his fucking salary.
Yeah.
I think he just missed like $6-7K. He would have been exactly at his salary. Can you imagine?
Lord, that would bless
won his salary back. I mean, he just came out the G League.
Man, I would have hit the 722. What's the winning prize? Man.
All I say,
man, shitting me. So I would have been, hey, you gonna tell me you're not gonna hit some fucking spins on that bitch?
You gonna tell niggas like, hey, edit me up. I don't really got just
The
edit me
crazy
up
thing
real
is
quick.
though, here's the thing though. He won because he was known for dunking on Instagram. Like you ever like you could fall down a very dark path of like professional dunkers on Instagram. And that's
Yeah.
what he was doing before he went into the G League. He was like one of the dudes just did cool dunks on Instagram.
Oh,
So
so
okay.
he
So
eats this
he
essentially.
been
yeah,
doing
so
this.
he's
He
not
been
like
putting in work.
and so
Yeah.
it's not new to him, you know.
Oh, that
I
makes
had to do
sense.
some research. I do, you know, I looked that up because I was like, there's where does white boy come from? There's no way that this white boy wasn't.
Hey, the Twitter was eating it up though. Twitter was hilarious. A lot of black people were like, we found nothing. He's good.
He's clean. He's
He's
clean.
clean.
Fuck it. You get the meme with the black people. Ah!
I'm saying it was the group chorus of like, no, the fuck he didn't.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, I love being black. You know,
I was
It was
at a
great.
restaurant. They had it on the TVs. He was like, what is going Everyone was at the dinner was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
This white boy is just dunking out the building.
killing
What's
it.
crazy is he gonna have to come back next year.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had that same energy, if not more.
I just
Hopefully
hope
he's
they
still in the
ready.
league next year, you know, because, you know.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
G
fair.
League? What's that?
The G League is the development league for the NBA. So you have college, and then there's some players that just skip college altogether and then go straight to the G League. So these players, you know, there's only like 10 to 12 man rosters in the NBA. So some
Right.
teams are like, he's really good, but we just don't have the space.
Capacity
but we
or
want to,
space.
yeah, we want to make sure you just keep balling. You know, we're going to keep track of you. So we put you in this G League, you do your thing. And if we need you,
Oh,
you can come up.
we pluck you.
Yeah, we just pluck you out.
Yeah.
The G League.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
And then we don't need you no more. We send your ass right back down.
And they
Damn,
get
for
paid.
real?
And they get paid,
And they
though.
get
And
paid.
they get paid. They get paid.
Yep.
Not no $1 million,
What's it
but they
called?
get
2
paid.
Chains. 2 Chains is part owner of the Atlanta Skyhawks, I think. Atlanta Sky. He got a little ownership in that. It's, you know, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the Celtics one is like the Red Claws. The Providence, it's like the something Red Claws.
Yeah.
Red Claws.
I think it's out in Maine.
I might want to check. I might have to
Of
check that out.
course.
Check out a G League game one day. Nice little event. It sounds cool. I feel like the
Yeah.
tickets be cheap.
Maine out of all places. Come on.
Damian Lillard won the 3-point contest for the brothers. So, at least he's a black man
Bruh,
with a 3-point
it's
contest. It did switch. It's
a
switching.
black man winning the 3-point contest is like, that's something.
It's been
Low
a
key.
thing for a while, ever since,
Low key.
Steph.
Nah, yeah, that's fair.
Steph
That's fair.
Curry.
Babyface assassin. That's a fact. No, shout out to Dame, man. I think he wore his like college jersey.
Yeah, he wore his Weber State jersey.
That was tough.
Yeah.
I always like Dame. I honestly, you got to check out Dame Dollar. You got to check out his rap music. The boy
Dame
can he
Dollar.
actually be spitting bars. Boy,
Yeah, he be
alright.
rapping.
Yeah, I liked his album. It was solid.
Balling and rapping. That's all he be doing is balling and rapping.
Balling and rapping.
And raising
And
his
he
kid
loyal.
as a black man.
And raising his children.
But fatherhood
that's
not a
right.
personality. Okay.
But hey, nice
Yeah.
little spin there.
There you go.
Okay.
Get in there, good now.
Now, okay. We have to talk about Chris Brown's February that he's had so far.
Love it, dove it, kiss. Anything my get with me. Yeah, that nigga. I need niggas to put respect on Breezy. See no.
All right. So first, now the first thing was the Grammys. We didn't talk about this. We forgot to talk about this when the Grammys
He's
first
petty as
started.
fuck.
But first was the Grammys, right? So he took an L. Took a and
Didn't
you
even
know
know
what?
he's nominated.
Here's the
Didn't know he's
thing.
nominated.
I
didn't
listened to the winner of his category, which was best R&B album. I listened to the winner and I listened to Breezy.
Mhm.
Chris Brown's album shouldn't have been in that category. It needed to be in like an alternative R&B category. Or something. Like they need
Like they weren't the same energy.
two different vibes. Black
Mhm.
Radio 3 by Robert Glasper was more like like a night lounge. Like it felt like it was more of a live music vibe. It still was rap. They still had rappers on there and R&B, but it was different. Like plus it was like a whole bunch of artists that really can sing. Like he had some singers on there: Layla Hathaway, Jennifer Hudson. Music
Oh,
Soul
he
Child.
got folks on there
Oh,
singing.
Yeah,
he had
he had
Screamer for
folk-
on there.
Yeah,
She be
I hate
screaming.
you.
Screaming for? Oh, she be blowing. That girl could blow.
he had Ty Dolla $ign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
India
know, he love
Ari,
Ty.
PJ Morton. Like
Ooh,
it was
I
a
am ready for love. India go hard. That's that shit you gotta roll something to and just chill. You know what I mean?
He's the truth.
Yeah.
Shout out India, man. India Ari, man.
Okay, that
That's
is
a
two
legend.
different feels.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
two different vibes. So
Meanwhile, Chris is like,
Chris was very
fucking
upset.
Robitussin. That doesn't make sense to
yeah,
be together.
yeah. Chris's lyrics, and then the lyrics, the lyrics of Chris' album compared to the Black Radio
Yeah.
3 was like totally different.
Fucking
Yeah.
Just
Well,
So-
we know why he lost. We know
So
why he lost.
we know why he lost, but when he lost, of course, Chris Brown puts on Twitter and everything else like Robert Glasper. like
He a sore
who is
loser.
this?
Yeah, on his Instagram story,
loser.
like, who the fuck is Robert Glasper?
Yes.
And then he sent
He
him an
apologized.
He
He apologized.
That was
He
fucking
did.
backhanded. That was a
apologized.
horrible apology.
Nah,
Real bad apology.
It was bad, but he did say, I hope you able to feed your family. And honestly, that's all. That's if you
That's
tell a
valid.
nigga that, and you like, hey, I appreciate that, brother.
He
That's
tried
all
to be
a
on the
nigga
next
trying to
Robert
do.
Glasper album now. He tried.
No cap.
Fucking
Why should he pop up on whatever on his next album?
Hey, and kill the fuck up out of it. You hear me?
Hey, cause Chris Brown can sing.
He really
I
can.
don't
He
know,
can
bro.
sing.
What?
He can sing.
This Christmas?
Okay.
First of
Tyler.
all, when was that?
Don't put
When was this
respect on
Christmas?
his name.
No, because I was listening to Breezy. I was listening to the album. I'm like, this nigga got auto-tune on everything, bro. We not
Okay,
gonna
but he
sit-
go
come on,
crazy.
bruh.
This is the thing about some people. They don't understand. Yes, he go autotune, but you have to understand too, when his music came out, that shit was like a craze. Like it was like a thing. And I think he took it in as like a style, like something that's like his signature. But the motherfucker go crazy. He could,
Like
he could
T-Pain.
go.
T-Pain
No,
can
T-Pain
sing.
can sing.
Yeah,
No,
but he
that-
used
that- that's
Brown
true.
can sing.
No, that's
Alright,
fair.
you
You're
ain't
very
gonna
right.
disrespect no
You know
Chris
what?
Brown,
Okay,
most people
okay.
don't notice, but the nigga could spit too.
No, he can spit. The boy
He can
got
rap.
bars.
The
He was
The boy
actually-
got bars.
He wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
The man can sing.
Why
Okay.
didn't he become a rapper? Too light skinned? What's the problem?
Shit,
I
don't
mean,
know.
he'd be rapping now.
What rappers you know can dance that well? You got to be able. You gotta
that
have
little-
sing. You gotta be able to sing with that type of
Mm.
dance. You can't rap with that type of dance.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't think the light skin
much.
factor matters because there's T.I., there's Drake, the
Mm,
lightest of lights.
yeah, it's like overwhelming.
There's Joyner Lucas. There's room.
Mm.
J. Cole.
J. Cole, yeah, the great.
Wow. Wow.
Fucking cool.
Okay.
But there's that shit with Chloe too. Chloe, is that the right girl? Chloe, he got a.
I know. I'm laughing because you're like, is that the right girl?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the one who's always showing her body for free, right?
Chloe Bailey.
Oh my God.
She
Chloe
need to
Bailey.
charge. Yeah, Chloe Bailey. Yep, Chloe Bailey. That's her.
What happened? What Chris Brown? It's something with Chloe Bailey.
So Chloe Bailey revealed that they have a song together,
Yeah, her
and
new album, right?
on her new album, and motherfuckers was hating. I was like, oh, why are you doing a song with Chris Brown and da da da? And I feel like somebody
Wait,
broke.
specifically say who was hating though, Casey.
Okay, specifically those who love Chloe Bailey. Her fans were pissed because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Chloe Bailey's fans was mad that she got a song with one of the legends
Very
of our
much so.
generation.
Yes. And I think, in my personal opinion, and like maybe I got to look up the math, but I feel like the song she had with Chris, through the roof, Normani, through the roof, like you're going to get the numbers with
Even
Chris.
Danny Lay. Danny Lay had a banger with Chris.
Take our time. That shit ate.
Yeah.
It wasn't because the shit was bomb. I was like, fast forward to Chris Brown's part. You know what I mean? Moonwalking in the house with the socks on. Now I can skip the song. Like, I need people to stop playing with Chris. Yeah, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. We can all pretend like we don't got concerts on Saturdays when we cleaning the house. We can pretend, please.
You out here.
You know what I mean?
Sweeping the flow.
You know what I mean? The neck thing. Yeah, I go crazy.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
he
You know what I
a
mean?
fool. You a
I
fool.
go
You a
crazy.
fool. But
But what I'm
so
saying is, like, I think all that comes from the way people feel about Chris's past. And when I say this, I'm not belittling what he did and I'm not making excuses for it. But I think if the person who was the victim of like the situation can forgive, clearly not forget, but just forgive and let that go, we have no business nor right to kind of keep holding that over that boy's head. It's not fair. He was 17, bro. Rihanna was 19, I think, at the time. They were dumb young. Rihanna's 30, I think 34, 35 now.
yeah, Chris Brown's 33.
Like, at some point, we gotta grow up. Like, it's never that deep. I mean,
Everybody did something when they was 17 that was stupid. And they shouldn't have done.
and I think, this generation, everything's fucking filmed and shit. So you know what I mean? It's hard to kind of dip and dive. But I think after our generation, it was, I feel bad for these kids.
Well, Chris Brown what he went through was crazy, and he did everything, like he paid the consequences for it. I don't know what he's done since. I don't know I know who he dated, but in regards to how he dealt with women, I have no idea.
He's had some situations with women still, here and there, but like nothing like what he did with Rihanna.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like just regular celebrity stuff. So
yeah,
it's a little weird. It's a little weird that Chloe fans. First of all, Chloe fans need to be quiet. She hasn't even dropped the music.
My question is,
just wait till March. Is it March?
Yeah,
the album's supposed to come out March. Shut up till March. Shut up.
Yeah, she didn't even drop a snippet of the song.
She didn't.
Just put a picture up.
It was just a picture. We don't know the melody, the instrumental.
Have no idea.
We don't got shit.
We don't even know if they're singing. We don't even know if he's just in the music video.
That nigga could have just done production.
Yeah.
Just shut up. I'm sick of this.
You know what? And I'm also tired.
You gotta talk about the victim. Yeah, talk about the victim of this backlash. You gotta talk about Keely Williams.
Okay.
Her broken promises.
You gotta mind your business. See what I'm saying?
Coming from Chris Brown, because Chris Brown
for me, Jay. Break it down for me.
So essentially, Keely Williams
in business that ain't hers
was one of these people who hopped on the train about why Chris Brown on this song. She wrote a tweet of basically saying why Chris Brown is just hopping on the coattails of black woman and make it seem like he didn't beat up a black woman. She put it in all caps.
Mm-hmm.
And for no reason. No one asked her to put this out.
Nobody
asked for this commentary.
Literally nobody asked.
You needed to stay home with the children and mind the business because now Chris Brown is bullying this poor woman.
No, I don't feel poor. You gonna come in the kitchen, you gotta take the heat.
Poor, I mean fiscally poor.
Okay, love it.
Is she
because now
poor?
I don't compare to Chris Brown.
I don't think she making money like Chris. Come on, Ty.
Everything that's going on with her career is just karma. She should have never threw chicken wings, KFC at the Tory Knot back in the day.
Hold up.
You a fucking real one, Jay, because you fucking know that.
Yes.
I know that's right. Period.
Hey, Keely was a bitch back in the day. Back in the day with 3LW, she used
that's
to
why it's 2LW now.
Mm-hmm. That's why there's only Adrienne Malone and not Tory Knot they talk about nowadays. They don't talk about Keely because she was a bitch. So basically, Chris Brown's going in on this poor girl's life, this poor woman's life. Yeah. He's like, he started commenting on her post, talking about she's garbage.
Like
talking
you're
about
irrelevant.
You need to sit your ass down with your children and stay out of my business.
Go love them kids.
It got so bad to the point where she had to delete the pictures of her children off her Instagram because people were like, hey, you got some ugly kids. I didn't say it. But that's what was happening.
But you
She
gotta
set
think, like,
herself
you
up
know what I
in this
mean?
situation. She set herself up for failure all because of Chris Brown. She should have minded her
And I'm
business.
sure, like, there was probably some motherfuckers that were already not fucking with her. They just needed an inch.
Yes.
And they were like, oh, I got an inch. I'm about to go ham.
That's what happens when you throw chicken with KFC chicken at a black woman.
Exactly.
KFC specifically, because KFC.
They was at KFC.
They, yeah, that's
KFC
what
chicken
happened.
is
They was
terrible.
at KFC. And they did it.
Can you imagine
Adrian
somebody throwing
Marlon
chicken at
hopped in
you?
on it too.
That's
She
wild.
was also throwing chicken, but she apologized.
I wish a nigga would throw some chicken at me.
Fucking
Imagine
girl
throwing some
groups, bro.
chicken. But yeah, Chris Brown's been having a wild week. A
Shout
couple
out to
weeks.
CD.
He's just all over. And now
I do know. Casey had a great point when we talked about this the other day. We really. He already has respect on his name, but we gotta put respect on his name. Like for our generation, he's the greatest R&B singer we have.
Yeah, I mean, I know he defined a generation with
Yeah.
Jordan Sparks with the No Air.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I
goodness.
mean,
great song.
what did he say? I walked, I ran, I flew to you. God damn it. Who the fuck is coming up with that? This man is giving y'all hit after hit. And I'm not saying, and I also want to name too, motherfuckers is like, oh, I just can't get over it. Y'all let R. Kelly's ass had motherfuckers shitting and pissing in a pot. Not even a pot, a fucking bucket.
R.
For
Kelly
20
never-
some years, had evidence of like some real major shit multiple times, multiple counts. Didn't say shit, kind of like, hey, stepping in the name of what, right?
Everybody and their mama knew R. Kelly was hanging outside the high school.
Hey.
Everybody and their mama
R.
knew.
Kelly never taught us how to approach a woman. Chris Brown said.
Peter, what did he say? Peter Piker? Pick a Piker or whatever? What's the
Chris Brown said, you supposed to say, excuse me, bitch.
He's the Pied Piper R&B. You know what the Pied Piper is, right?
Yes.
Give us some context, please, because I just don't want to assume we all know.
The Pied Piper is that story of the man with the flute going into the town, playing the flute, getting all the kids out of bed, and then walking them off into the forest.
Getting all the kids, y'all. But let's step in the name of love. Another one, Trey Songz. Multiple accounts of motherfuckers being like, hey, this nigga a little off.
He like the PP on women too. You
see what I'm saying? So if we're going to go tit for tat, y'all need to have this same energy. I think my aggravation...
And I don't even speak on the white boys.
It's selective as fuck. So if you're going to be like this, keep this energy for everybody. It don't need to just be for Breezy. If you're going to have that for Breezy, have that for everybody up in the hoe. We're too selective with our outrage, and it's annoying. And it's frustrating. Fucking move on, please.
Put some respect on Breezy, man. Breezy is our generation's legend. Like our generation's Michael Jackson. Is that too much?
Wall to wall, that video went crazy. I'm not even trying to hear nothing on that.
Good question. I don't know if he's as big as Michael Jackson.
He's not. I'm not saying he's our generation's MJ.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You know what? He is, because MJ had crazy controversy.
Well,
the man was mad talented. Niggas, you know what I mean? Played in his face.
But
I guess
here's the thing with Michael Jackson. His controversy, I felt like, was just brought out of people trying to take advantage of his kindness because he was weird.
Yeah, that's fair. Because MJ did some real gangster stuff financially that a lot of people was really hating on. So they really trying to like...
Beatles.
Yeah, he owned the Beatles.
You know how
masters.
gangster that shit is?
Yeah.
He bought the masters, like all of his friends, and just gave it back to them.
Yeah,
gangster
like,
shit.
Yo, you can have this.
I think.
So
I think a lot of those allegations for Michael Jackson were a little bit too convenient.
But Chris Brown, well, you know his thing. Beyonce is really our Michael Jackson. If we're being real, Beyonce is our Michael
Jackson. Yeah.
So what is Chris Brown in comparison to like other generation stars? What is Chris Brown to us?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's fair.
I really feel like he's in his own category.
Yeah, like another generation's gonna have their Chris Brown.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to put it. No, for real.
Yeah. Like you could say Beyonce is our Michael Jackson, but Beyonce is also her own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
I feel the same way about Prince. I wouldn't put anybody, you know what I mean? Like Prince is in his own
Yeah.
lane. We have certain selective artists that are like in their own lane.
is Usher in our generation, or is that like the previous?
In between, I feel
It's in
like
between, right?
in
That
between
was
the
that crossover point though for us.
for
I do feel
that
like we
what is
just
it,
really
Generation
gotta,
X and Millennials. I feel like that's what it is.
we really gotta show more appreciation to that man, because I mean,
To who?
to Chris
Usher?
Brown, because the
Okay.
legendary, just the greatness he displayed for such a long time. It's just
Yeah.
kind of, it's impressive. You know what I'm saying? And honestly,
For
we
over
don't.
20 years.
I don't know if we appreciate the music like we should, just because the albums are like 40 plus. This last album was 24 songs.
Yeah.
Like,
You talking
even
about
though
Breezy, right?
Breezy was
Yeah.
24,
This motherfucker's empty in the hard drive. You're not gonna tell
Yeah.
me anything other than that.
Well,
it's
24
hard.
songs ain't that much. Ain't that much compared to
Well,
like his
compared
past.
compared
But
to the
he-
last ones, it ain't, but it's still long.
That's
And I'm
a
like,
lot, Jay.
I'm just like, it's
24
hard to
songs?
appreciate. Yeah, it's hard to appreciate what he does because it's hard to listen to everything.
Oversaturation.
And
Yeah.
so, you know, I feel like if we got the time, if we had time to like just hear the music,
If
like
he
the
could give us
last
tight
Chris
16
Brown
album song album.
the last Chris Brown album I really rocked with was Slime. What's it? The joint with Young Thug. Slime
I didn't even
and
know
B.
that came out till after it came out.
Slime and B was amazing.
Hey,
Yeah.
that actually go crazy.
I didn't know that
No
came
pun
out till
intended.
after it came out, but it was good. That was a good song.
Casey.
I'm on it
Chris
today.
Brown always, every
Oh
time
my
he drops an album
goodness.
though, it's always a song that's a hit. Even off that 45 album song, there's always
Yeah.
just one or two
Yeah.
songs that are hits.
What's it called? No guidance. My goodness,
Yeah,
bro.
great song.
Hey, fun fact: there is a girl who did a remix to that. Every time I hear that song, I think of her remix.
What's her name?
Man, what's her name?
Nairi, I think.
All right, I'm gonna tune in.
You got to tune into that remix. That remix go crazy.
Speaking of some other legends of our generation, maybe she might be a legend, she might not, but Sierra. You know, her name is come up in the news. Now, apparently Sierra dropped a new song for the single women.
Sierra girl.
Why she making songs for single women? Ain't she married with 3 children?
Jalen, I'm still saying the fucking
Exactly.
prayer she gave us. I need her to kind of, hey, I need her to manifest.
Hold on,
Repeat.
fam.
Only thing I need for you
What
to
is the
say on
prayer?
that song.
Disrespectful.
What's
Yo, why
Sierra's
is Russell
prayer?
Wilson the most disrespected black man in
Hey,
America?
you didn't listen to Summer Walker's shit. Sierra said her prayer. I need Sierra to
Oh,
release
she
the
did.
prayer on repeat.
did.
Track 1, the prayer. Track
Hold
2,
on.
the prayer.
Jay, you believe Russell Wilson's the most disrespected black man?
Hey, no matter what this nigga does, is corny.
It's just something about
He
it.
been getting shit on so much. It's bad funny. He just a good father.
It's funny
and a
you
good-
said
and
that.
He's corny. He's a good dad.
I was watching a
Who the fuck's a good dad now?
I watched the interview with Marshawn Lynch, and Marshawn Lynch was like, "Hey, look, Brody. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about what he did off the field. Like what he did off the field, that's him. You know what I'm saying? But on the field, I rock with that. I rock with him. I rock with Cuz. But off the field, I mean, it is what it is." It was like, dang, bro.
He's hilarious.
Like, I respect it for Marshawn Lynch for not like outing him, but also like
but also being like,
I'm reading,
well,
I'm reading in between the lines here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Richard Sherman straight up said, "Fuck him."
oh Jesus Christ.
It's a little crazy.
I didn't know he was so disliked. Even Pete Carroll didn't.
Why
fuck
is he
with
so
Russell.
disliked though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's probably
That's
a
a
cornball in
that's
real
a
life.
secret kept more quiet than friggin' this Young Thug YSL case. Because nobody knows the truth.
So check this. Sierra has a song for single women, even though she's married, and there is backlash.
What's it
There's
called?
backlash and there's positivity.
It's not really
about
released yet. It was she just did a snippet in
Yeah,
the
she
studio.
put a snippet.
Can you run that back for me? I want to hear it without the beat.
Oh,
and then
it's titled
on the bridge,
For the Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, for the girls.
Yes. Now, you know, Sierra's a happily married woman. But here's my thing: you can make
She
songs
corny too.
about certain times of your life, Did you say
They gonna
Sierra
eat
was
your
corny?
ass up.
Yo,
Yeah,
Sierra's
make
corny
this
too.
surreal. They gonna
Hey,
eat your
this
ass
is
up.
why she's with Russell Wilson. They just both corny as hell. She got corny with her older age. She's in her 40s now. You know, she just ain't as cool as she used to be. She's still fine, but you know, it's just ain't cool. She
I
ain't
think
cool.
corny is inevitable though.
Yeah, everyone becomes corny
Yeah.
at the
If
same time.
you like,
Like,
if
why
you
is she
just
making a
living
song
your
for the
life,
girls?
if your life is fine and you're
She
happy
is a
in that,
grown woman.
It's Jalen's disgust for me.
I just don't understand. Like, she could have wrote the song, gave it to somebody else. She didn't have to.
Nah,
that would
she
have been a
wants
But
to do
here's
this
the
way.
too.
thing. Here's the thing, though. She didn't write this song. She heard it. Someone played it for her. She liked it, and she wanted to make it herself. This
By
is
the way,
exactly what it
maybe
is. You
she
know,
is. Maybe she is just singing over it, just so people know how it
A
goes.
demo.
And then
See,
you
you're
hand
not
the
in the
joint
industry,
off.
Jay, so you don't get it.
And you hand
maybe.
it off.
That's
Maybe.
probably what it is. I hope.
But
She's just
she
trying to
did
get the
record.
melodies
She
and
did
stuff.
record this snippet and put it on Instagram, and
Give
therefore,
it to
once you put
Chloe
it
Bailey.
out there, you will receive some hate. Now, I
Yo,
mean, seriously,
yo.
KC, you feel like there's a problem with this?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
It's inappropriate, you
I
know?
just feel like Sierra, that's a little. It's like your friend who is well off in a happy marriage. It's like, oh yeah, bitch, like live your life, enjoy being single. It's like, yeah, bitch, it look mighty nice sitting on the throne. You know what I mean? The hell? Oh no, enjoy this journey.
Hey, that sound
Meanwhile,
like
she
me.
booed up husband. You know what I mean?
That sound like me.
Had 3 babies.
Had 3
Hey,
Don't
living
look like
life.
she did before she had the babies. We're
KC, I
talking
be
about
saying
like,
that all the time to my
See,
dogs.
you ain't shit.
My dogs be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find something. I say, hey, brother, live your life, brother. You know what I'm saying?
See what? Yeah, you ain't shit.
yo, she need to just sit down and make it. She honestly,
Hey, the
to
way
be
they gonna
real,
eat
to
your
keep
ass
it a
up, I
buck,
can't
to
wait.
keep it a buck. Sierra shouldn't be making music no more.
And I think you know
Honestly,
what?
she
She's
need to
done
just
good.
she need to call it quits. You know, she need to call
You ain't like
quits.
level up?
Hey, level up, level up.
Did I like level up? Come on, man. Come on.
But she's another one.
She
Come
made a
on.
lot of money on level up.
Good for her.
I will say, Sierra is somebody. Let's be so fucking for real right now. Let's BFFR. Are you tuning in to hear her vocals or to see her choreography? Be real, be real, be real. And it's no shade.
I'm gonna
I
say
fuck
what
with
I've
Sierra.
always said. I'm gonna say what I've always said. Sierra's fine. I love her music videos.
So you're tuning in for the visuals.
Because she
Hey,
fine.
yo, question though,
Anybody
right?
listen to words
Question
that come out her mouth?
because I got a question.
I'm sorry.
Jalen, goddamn.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I just want y'all to know I don't know what they call themselves, but the Sierra fans, this is all light skin assassin shit.
The 6 of them? Come on.
Hold on,
Come
man.
on. Get it together.
I'm not now. Look, I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way.
You know anyone who's a
I'm
diehard
not
Sierra
comparing
fan?
these two singers. But Beyonce make music for single women as well.
Yeah, but it's
Hold on, let me get my
Beyonce.
fucking shoe.
But it's Beyonce.
Cause you got some fucking nerve.
Hey, it's Beyonce.
I'm just saying.
Beyonce can talk about how she's selling dope and how
That's
I need to be on the corner as well.
What's the
that's
difference between Beyonce being in a great marriage and she's saying
No,
what's the
but
church-
Beyonce
what's the
took us
church
on the
girl
journey
song?
though.
The journey of the mess she went through with
She
Jay?
took us through Lemonade. She was like,
Okay.
remember how I told you I like this nigga? Turn out he ain't shit.
That's crazy.
Cheated on me, did a whole thing. Girl, you know what? Never mind.
But even before
Me and him
that,
went to
even
therapy.
in the Beyonce
But
album, even in the self-named
but
album.
here's why. Beyonce has built a brand off of this. Off of the
Her
music that
women
she
empowerment
makes.
shit.
For
That's
the
true.
music that she makes. This
Okay.
is what Sierra ain't dropped a solid piece of work album wise in over 15 years. And you know, this song just come out of nowhere.
15.
This is what
Think
I'm gonna.
about
This
it.
is my theory on Sierra.
That's 08.
Exactly.
Sierra, when she should have hopped on the train and really kind of rode that shit, that body party. That
Yeah, when
shit.
she was with Future.
When she was with Future, that energy to like
the last great
that
Sierra
is when she
song.
should have kept going. You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe 13 years. When that come out?
You know what I mean?
2010?
That album, Body Party, she ate it. That was a perfect balance of her like choreography, vibe. It was finally equilibrium. I don't know what happened. Well, we do know what happened after that. But after that, it went downhill. I think she needs to find a producer. I think you need to find a producer that can hone in on that Body Party energy, because that was her shit. That nobody could
Or
take
she
that
could
from her.
just bow out like Kelly Rowland and just call it quits. And
Hey,
do what she be doing.
And
See,
nothing's
this is
wrong
why I
with
like
that.
Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland ain't dropping no
hey, Kelly
random
Rowland ate the
songs.
girls up too, though.
She did, and you know what she's doing now? She knows.
Kelly
Don't
just did
y'all
Rowland knows.
I was
I'm just
gonna
gonna
interview
be
with
fine now.
she was on a panel with Michelle Obama.
Hey,
Couple
period.
weeks ago.
Fuck, I don't need to drop shit. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here with
come on.
Michelle like we homegirls.
Sierra over here sounds like she wants to chase her youth.
Oh, brother, I'm not doing this midlife crisis conversation with you. Mm-mm.
Sierra,
She's tired of being a stay-at-home mom. She wants to live the life.
So
again.
can you not sing? Okay. So Beyonce has continuously taken us through the journey, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like you got to think
Sierra's
about it.
just coming
Before
out
she
the
got
cut.
with Jay, before she got married, she gave us independent woman, bills. Like that's her MO. Her MO is very much so woman empowerment.
Okay.
make a song
Sierra's
for the
was
girl.
Yeah,
more
making
like,
songs for the girlies. Sierra, you
Okay.
just coming out of nowhere off of like marital
Hey.
bliss, talking about no girl, you good. Stay single for a little bit longer, bitch.
All I got
The
to
nerve
say
of you.
ain't nobody was checking for a Sierra single in general.
I'm turning
So
on my
if she
camera.
go drop a single,
Jalen,
We don't know that.
They gonna eat his ass up. No, that's fine.
if she go drop a single, drop like where she been dropping them dancey dance songs that have
Oh, she just what that joint? Better Things. Dang, she dropped a song called Better Things. Like
better things. I only know
Yeah.
that because I think Summer Walker's on that
Summer
shit.
Walker's in that joint, right?
stuff
Yeah.
like that. We don't need her to be telling nobody.
Yeah, but even that
Nobody
song,
single
even that
women.
song
Jalen's
sound
fed
like
up.
even that song sound like a woman that like just broke up with a nigga and is trying to do better.
Well, she ain't write the song.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, she
fair.
don't write her
but
shit.
Yeah,
That's
come
fair.
on.
No, I get that, but that's fair. But you still, if you
Sierra
decide to
listens
take
to
this
the
song
beat
and
and
sing
not
it,
the words. And like, ooh, I like that. I think I dance to that. And then she makes the song.
I can dance to this song. Okay.
To the beat.
Like even this snippet, I ain't hear it, but I would imagine it's like dancey.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You know what I mean by dancey music? Like she makes music for cheerleading competitions.
Oh, yeah. You don't even gotta remix it.
See? I could just see a cheerleading team coming out. Hey, turn that off. What
Why
is
are you
wrong with
putting
you?
it near the mic?
Yeah, monetization, bro. We try to get paid.
This is
You
this
were-
is for the podcast. They don't get money.
You worry about monetization now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, nigga said monetization.
We're being dead ass. I'm not.
Shit. Ain't trying to get no copyright
Mama need new
rules.
socks.
We don't need no strikes. But
That
yeah,
is funny.
Sierra, Whoopi, music.
Keep your head up, Sierra.
Her cheerleading competition music is really popular amongst the cheer community.
It's him with this cheerleading.
I
Yo,
be watching. I be
but you
watching
know
that show
what?
Cheer,
That's
and that
a
shit's
lane.
crazy.
Just stay in the lane.
Hey, that community's crazy. You gotta
Respectfully.
be careful.
You gotta stay in that pocket.
Yeah, you do.
Cheerleading music. That's not bad, bro.
Cheerleading music.
That's not disrespectful. It kind of is, but it's not.
Been around
You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Why the cheerleading music always gotta go boom, boom,
Oh,
boom?
she make one good song and had like 20 remixes off of that joint. 20 cheer remixes.
You know
Man.
what? You know when people make 20 remixes of your song, that means they didn't like the original version.
Ooh, damn. That's actually
They're like, oh, we can
a
make
valid
this a
ass
little better.
point.
That's
The only one who should be remixing your song is yourself.
yeah.
Like
Well,
what Beyonce did with Wetter.
That's big facts. Big
Or
facts.
Cuff It and Wetter.
hey, that remix kind of go crazy.
Cuff It Wetter? That's disgusting.
What?
Cuff It Wetter remix. Cuff It Wetter.
No, that's not what it's called though. Oh, I just
Oh,
pray
what's
for your soul.
What's it? Wait.
It's Cuff It.
It's Cuff It. Wetter remix.
Okay.
Wetter
Oh, I
remix.
thought it was Cuff It Wetter remix.
Talking about
Oh,
Ty
word.
being grampy.
Oh, I read things wrong. I don't
Yo,
know.
with that Cuff
I
It
gotta-
Wetter
Well,
remix.
oh, what's that
over
song called? You know about what's that
song
girl
called?
name?
What's that girl name talking about riding?
You know I got these
riding,
glasses on. You know I can't see a damn.
talking about the 1-2 step now.
Hey, she
Hey,
ate
man.
the girls up with 1-2 step.
Great song.
I mean, also though, what do
the
we
Goodies
expect
album
from
was
somebody
legendary.
Goodies
that
was definitely-
dated Bow Wow though? Are we gonna act like that was like not a thing?
Bow Wow was the
She
hottest
also
thing
dated
of
50
all-
Cent though.
Oh shit, she did.
Yeah, they had that song where they was shirtless, hugging
Shirtless.
on a rooftop.
That's weird. That's so fucking weird.
Hey, I told you I love her music videos. I seen them all.
What did Future say about her? What did Future say about her?
What?
I heard he said her breath stank.
Oh shit.
No. In his was it Hendrix album? What was the first line in that album?
I don't know, Tyler.
She fucked two athletes and two singers. When that nigga came out the
Ow.
gate just shooting fire.
Yeah, my thing.
Yo, who was the
Sierra?
two
Because if you
athletes?
go shoot for the stars, babe.
Two
She's
athletes
the
and two
epitome of
singers.
think big.
He came out the gate just like, I'm not playing games with y'all. I'm gonna talk about this woman. Of my
Damn.
collection. It was off my collection. Hold on, man.
Whew. My collection. What a toxic song.
I love it. Love every
But
second
yes,
of
yeah,
that
she made a
album.
song for uplifting independent women who don't have a man while she has a
Okay,
man and
hold
3
on.
children at home.
Future said she told me she was an angel. She fucked 2 rappers and 3 singers.
Oh shit.
Shit.
She got a few athletes on speed dial.
I know that's right. Shit. Fuck.
What is wrong with that? How's
Called
that not make her
options,
an
babe.
angel? How's that not make her an angel?
It's a great question. That's patriarchy.
Right? The patriarchy.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and close this up, man. Big shout out to Angie on the Patreon. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. If you want a shout out on the podcast, make sure you subscribe. $5 a month to the No Clearance Patreon. Where
$5
you
buckaroos.
Join the family.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, you will actually get Khadijah's newest episode of Dare to Talk right now. It's on there.
Hot
Okay.
shit.
She talks that talk. What's the name of the episode again?
He loves me not.
He Loves Me Not.
Ooh, interesting.
We
I'm
get to
excited.
listen. Yeah. I'm tuned in.
I
You
think
feel
about,
me?
the
And you-
pedals. He
Yeah.
loves me not.
And next week you'll get Jalen's part 2 of Technically Athletic.
Hey, check out
yeah.
Jay. Jay got on the mic. I know that's fucking right.
I guess so. You can say that.
I have to give this motherfucker a compliment.
Staying humble. Humble Jay today.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is the No Clearance Podcast, y'all. Stay black.
Stay blessed.
Peace.